I said get a music on. There we go. That's a little bit louder than I thought it would be. Let's not blast out people's ears. Why don't we? Anyway, hello, dear hearts. My cat is laying on my headphone cord, and that is not comfortable. I might be in a silly, goofy mood today, because I got a whole 0 hours of sleep. But it's fine. It's fine. We just won't have the TikTok stream today. Don't worry. I'll crash half the stream. Knowing me, I probably won't, though. I definitely won't be doing my Tickety Talk stream. Speaking of Tickety Talks, I gotta put I struggle with sleeping during the day, like hardcore struggle. It's a curse. Always has been, always will be. Alright, hang on. Sorry, had to go reset the day because I could tell that the night had set. Night had set? Is that even a thing? Is that a term? You know, I don't know, but I don't care, frankly. So who gives a flip? Ooh. Sorry. My face just did a funny thing. And by funny thing, I mean my body decided it really wanted to sneeze for a split second. There we go. It's up on there. Good. Also, I cannot see because I took my glasses off. So, yes, new SMP Hog. Hello, Spice. Also, Spice, I got Nico's back for rickrolling me and making me lose the game the whole week. I sent him one in sign language. I made him lose the game in sign language. I was so happy. I know that this is a very stupid thing to be excited about, but I don't care. But yeah, excited. Just kind of telling Mordecai's backstory just in a little bit of a different font. You know? Also, I literally was like, oh my gosh, I used up the cool name on the Ashen Grove. What in the world do I call this area? Which is a Badlands bio. It's like, what do I call this? I have no names for this. Why did I go very King Candy there? I mean, he's one of my favorite villains, so I can't exactly be angry that I went King Candy, but yeah, it's fine. Alrighty. Guess gotta get waited for our starting soon music to end. Also, for some reason, I was very cold all night. I don't know why. Alright, getting ready. Alright, and we do have a teeny bit of lore to take care of here at the start, so we will do that. Let me hit that, and I'll get into the lore voice. Okay. Okay, go ahead and check. Yeah, no worries, mate. Alrighty. I'm gonna take this in here so we don't get really interrupted. Alright, let's see. Good fortune, little boar. I hate when he calls me little boar. Or they, technically. Indeed, word is spread throughout the realms. You'd expect them to be a bit more excited about this. I suppose I ought to be worried. I predictably am not. Of course you're not. The tides are often harsher than the storm, Mordecai. Remember that. I believe you're doing the right thing, taking care of the locals. And yes, Stella would be so proud of you. As am I, little boar. You've been drifting for so long. Perhaps this is a sign. The overworld rarely treats us Fireforged like it treats you. I know you don't like it, but everything happens for a reason. Especially things like this. Also, don't apologize for rambling. I will always enjoy speaking to you, regardless of the subject. Until the fire cools, Briar. And I did get this last night, so I already had time to write down a reply. Howdy again. You know I'm not a piglet anymore, right? I know you're older than most in the Nether, but I'm anything but a kid. Anyways, I am concerned that they are not having a bigger reaction. I fear that they're plotting. Hopefully you'll consider taking your safety into account for once. You're strong, but no one is invisible. Oh my god. No one is invincible. Also, it means a lot to hear you say that. I know I can be a bit rough around the edges, but it helps. I'll keep you updated. Until fortune ends, Mordecai. Alright. Okay. Also, apparently, even though, again, Mordecai is not technically allowed in the Nether, I have been permitted, have permission to go into the Nether, so... Of course I'm taking advantage of that. Anyway, let me go take care of the cows real fast. Alright, let's go do that. But yes, also I cleaned up the cobwebs that were around this because they were starting to drive me a wee bit batty. Alright, hello lads. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Also, yesterday I tuned in to Foolish's stream at a really weird time because he was watching 5-minute crafts, and I don't know about y'all, but was I the only one who was, I guess I can't assume that anyone who's in here was watching. I was annoyed that they were mostly Amazon products, because I was like, the whole point of this channel is crafts. And they were already not very good to begin with, so, like, what's the deal? Like, pray tell the point of this. Also, I have to give my children... Stella's the only one who has a name tag, but mwah, Stella, and mwah, Luna. Anyway. Alrighty, but yes, I already have, like, a singular teeny tiny piece of ancient debris that I've already smelted down. I don't even have, like, half the stuff ready for it yet, but I don't care. Why am I going this way? I don't know, chat. I just need to put stuff away in the blocks chest. Alright, away with you. Oof, sorry, got the burps. Also, another thing that I would desperately like the answer to, for the people who have played Deltarune Chapter 2. Why the little marionette puppet looking thing, when Swatch is right there, why is he the new Tumblr sexy man? Like, and I guess, like, there's a secret, like, route that you can fight him further in that I didn't experience because I played the game like a good little boy. Because it's, like, it's a specific variant of, like, the genocide route, apparently, question mark? But regardless, literally, I saw Swatch, I'm like, oh, it's over, you know, this is one of those ones that makes it makes perfect sense why he would be the next, like, Tumblr sexy man. Like, I fully endorse this, put my stamp of approval on it. And then I find out that it's, like, I think his name is, like, Spampleton, something like that. And I'm like, we're talking about the man who lives in the trash, has a pillow in the garbage. Okay. And apparently it's similar energy to how Sans first started, but, right, like, with Sans, like, it made sense right away that he was gonna become the new, like, fixation. Because, like, one... Oh, sorry, Hosted Dreams just came on and I started bopping immediately. He was always kind of had, like, a protective edge, whether it be over you or his brother. Like, it makes sense why, he became that way TM. I'm still a wee bit lost over the marionette. Like, there must be something, like, crazy in his route or something, or in the route that you can fight him in. Because otherwise it just don't make a darn lick of sense to me. But who am I to judge? I am Arrow Ace. And I fixate on really weird characters. Like, for example, I don't know if y'all picked up on the fact that I got really excited over the weird little side character, which, by the way, only one of them was there. There's two of them. It is a green, like, I called them railway signs, but they're just kind of like polygons. But it was a green one and, like, a pink one, and I literally have a drawing somewhere of one of my characters literally, like, interacted with them. I think I have two, actually, because I can't, like, interact with anyone normal, right? Like, the closest I got was I did really like Undyed. Matter of fact, I actually... Did I take it off? No! On my laptop, I used to have an Undyed sticker from Fangamer on there. I can't believe I took it off! I looked down and all I saw was this freebie sticker that I got from the person who did the Star Wars keychain that I have on my pin lanyard. Which is literally, like, a vending machine parody called like Peepus or something like that, but with like Star Wars branded on it. It's very funny. But I never really latch onto the traditional characters, so maybe it's a bit hypocritical of me to be like, Tharple, or whatever his name is, really? But maybe it's also because I totally didn't expect it. It came out of literal left field for me, because I wasn't looking at anything of spoilers, like whether that be a character or whatever, so I didn't even know he existed. All I know is I kept forgetting his name, so I just called him a mosquito-looking guy to my partner. And yes, I am still very salty that my partner beat the final couple of fights with like a minimal amount of deaths. I am still extremely salty. For right now, that's fine. I don't really need it all. Alrighty. Ow, why is my eye acting up? Oh, it is kind of interesting that we had kind of an ended theme and a beginning theme kind of coincide with each other there. But anyways. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, very rude. Alright, cool. Good. Also, like, I made it my mission to find some of the weirder crap on the Hypixel server, considering that, like, mostly what I do is, like, build anyway, so, like, and not, like, weird crap, like, in terms of, like, because I figure there's nothing that people who are long-time Hypixel fans haven't found, but stuff that's new to me and that I don't ever see hardly in videos, like the carousel that's at the back of one of the lobbies. I forget if it's just the general lobby or whatever, but it's got, like, actual Shut up. But it's got, like, actual, like, rideable horses and stuff. And when I tell you I have wasted no less than 10 minutes collectively, like, sitting on that with no one else near me, by the way. There's literally no one else around. I just think it's funny. Because it works. Like, that's the part that amuses me, right? Is that it's functional. Because otherwise I really wouldn't give a darn. But because it's functional, my little monkey brain just goes, wee, you know? And maybe it also definitely means that I've been away from, like, general entertainment for too long. Maybe it means I've been locked up inside for a little too long. But, you know, it makes sense. I always fall into the Bostonian accent when I'm tired, and I don't know why. Because it's literally, fun fact, not an accent I grew up around. I grew up slightly below it, so it would make much more sense if I fell back on, like, any of the more inner-city Maryland accents. Because that, fun fact, I grew up in Southern Maryland. Very, very small town, but we went into the city a lot. But it would make more sense. But then again, that area kind of had, unless you get into, like, Baltimore, that area kind of has a non-accent of sorts. Like, one of the giveaways is if you hear someone say water, like, pronounce, like, water, like it has an O, they've probably been around Baltimore, like, a lot. But because I ended up living in a lot of places, I ended up absorbing a lot of accents. But Bostonian was not one of them. It was actually one that I started picking up for a character voice, specifically SCP-035. Because SCP-035 is a lot more of a cocky version of the accent. That's actually the first time I've been able to fall into the full voice without having the way I usually get into that voice is I'll go, gotta go to the cat park, gotta get wicked smart. I don't know why there are certain voices that I usually have to do, like, lines to get into it. But, like, I'm not alone. Like, a lot of famous voice actors, will have, like, vocal warm-ups. Like, I know that there's a couple of really famous vocal warm-ups you could look at, like, I know that whoever did Braid's voice, as I recall, he would quote a very specific actor that either they were aware of or was very famous. It's whoever Braid is very obviously based on. I know his voice is very much a reference to a very famous actor. I'm just completely blanking on it right now. But apparently the specific stuff he quotes, as I recall, has a lot of profanity and vulgarity in it. Then you also have, if I recall, Patrick Starr's voice actor will do the little to get into the voice. There's a fairly well-known reel out there of the SpongeBob VAs getting into their voices. I find it fascinating, just voice actor culture in general. Especially actors who do a lot of voices, let alone say like multiple characters within a show. Like, for example, oh gosh darn it. Let's just take Alex Hirsch, because I got Owl House and Gravity Falls on the braid. He obviously has, like, a set amount of voices that he falls back into. Like, he'll fall back into his Grunkle Stan voice. He'll fall back into his Bill Cipher voice. I'll tell you who I didn't expect. It was, when Hootie first talked, I didn't realize that that was also Alex. I was like, pardonnez-moi? Like, and not as a haha funny bit, no, genuinely I had no clue. As I recall, he also voices Seuss. But, like, people who pull multiple characters that are like that back to back and can do it without, like, stumbling. And now, mind you, I know that, like, most sessions aren't recorded all in one go, obviously. But, I just like how the industry just refers to it. They just say basically you're talking to yourself for however long, even though by and large, you usually have someone else read out the lines aside from you. Matter of fact, there's a couple of voice actors who their, like, big vibe, or their claim to fame, their voice, they actually don't prefer their own version of the voice. They'll prefer the other person who does the voice versus them, because they'll have them read it opposite for a while. I know that one of my preferred versions of a voice that, like, it didn't make it into the final cut, and it makes sense that it didn't, and it's only for a very specific reason. If any of you have heard the original, so there is a version going around where you can find a re-cobbled together version of the original Dark Crystal movie, the way that it was originally going to be released before they ended up filling it with a bunch of, like, schlocky, like, overarching dialogue and, like, internal monologues, because supposedly people wouldn't get it, even though, in my opinion, it made it more confusing, and took out a lot of pieces of the movie that, like, I think were necessary. Although it did omit one puppet butt from the movie, so I'm happy about that we didn't have to see Jed's naked butt go into the pool, because that was traumatizing the first time I saw it. I prefer Frank Oz's version of Aughra, which sounds very much like Frank Oz's Yoda, which everyone is very familiar with Frank Oz's Yoda. But I just think that he gives her a much more, like, extra crotchety vibe, which I very much enjoy. But regardless of that, what other ones? I know that a version that I prefer that is actually technically a dub, and I think I've mentioned this before on stream, like, once or twice, but there's one movie that I wholeheartedly prefer its non-native language in a heartbeat, and that would be one of my very favorite movies out there, which is Shane Akers 9, which is the movie with the Stitch Punks, the Ragdolls. And the version I prefer is the Russian version. And the reason I like it is they actually basically took a lot of the things that bothered me about the original and changed them. So, like, they made some of the backstory make more sense. They added, like, one or two, like, moments where we kind of see into Nine's head and, like, hear more of his thought process over things, so we can see how he's internalizing everything. Which usually I despise that kind of addition, but, like, it worked out really well. And also, they took out the stupid, he gave us his soul line that, even though I adore that movie to bits, it's in my top 5 movies, I will never never let up on making fun of that one line. Partially because I feel like Elijah was like, because Elijah Woods, who did the original voice for Nine, I feel like he was like at the end of his rope that day, and he's just like, fine, I'm gonna schlock it up, and then they were like, you know what, we've run out of time for today. And he's like, wait, no, I genuinely needed to do another take because I was just annoyed and frustrated. And they were like, nope, we gotta wrap it. But like, it is what it is. Also, I'd like to point out, this movie came out in 2009, so I don't care about spoilers, but I would like to point out, I had 3 favorites out of the cast of 9, and out of the 4 characters that lived, all 3 of mine made it. Because I love 7, 3, and 4, and all 3 of them made it. I was so stoked. And like, now I've learned to appreciate 1 in a way that I didn't expect to before, right? Like, 1 is one of those characters that I always appreciated him in terms of as a personality. Like, I thought he was very good as a loathsome character. To put it into perspective for anyone who watches Dream SMP, he gives me very much like if you swapped the role or the age demographic of Phil and Will was the much older character but still had Will's personality, right? Like, when Will's on his manipulation arc, gives me that kind of energy. Because, like, he's very much like, I'm doing what I can to keep us safe, blah, 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 blah. Very, very, Shakespearean kind of style performance, and that is intentional because his voice actor was a classically trained Shakespearean actor. And they took a lot of notes from his physicality to do for 1. Also, 1 very much fashions himself like religious figure. Like, he literally wears a hat that it's like a curled up roll of paper, if I recall correctly, or the end of a bullet case, and I forget. But it's very much like Pope hat style looking thing, with a penny stuck in the front of it. I think it's a penny. But once I got older, even though I still think that he is very much not a good person, and that a lot of what the crew went through could have been avoided. As a matter of fact, a lot of the, like, fates of our crew could have been avoided if not for his behavior. I do find him more compelling than I did when I was younger. Like, I don't just, like, blindly hate him anymore. I can see where he was coming from, but also, like, I enjoy him in a different way. Like, and I think, right, it's part of, like, growing up. I just kind of, like, I appreciate that I can see not just what he's thinking, but also, like, how he managed to get away with what he did for so long, right? Like, I can see it now, like, how the others would fall in line behind that. Because before I was like, how is it that 7 was, like, one of the few who, like, really genuinely rebelled, and the twins, I think she took with her, but, like, why was this the way it was? But, I could overanalyze that movie until I, like, die, you know? Like, I adore, Overanalyze and 9. It's the same thing as, ironically, District 9, although my fervor for District 9 cooled a little bit. It's still one of those ones that's in, like, my top, like, 3 movies. Like, currently, my top 3 movies are, District 9, Spider-Verse, and my very favorite movie is the second Aliens movie. Partially because I am absolutely weak for Sigourney Weaver, which is, by the way, why one of my least favorite movies, James Cameron's Avatar, is the way it is, because I was promised more Sigourney Weaver, and you killed her, James. Why? There was not enough Sigourney Weaver in that movie. She was also the best part of the movie, and the only one whose character had something that I was interested in learning about, which was, like, the school that she talked about. I've talked about it before on a previous stream that I have ranted about, to quote 9, such potential, such promise that we lost with James Cameron's Avatar, because that movie had every chance to, like, be, like, not just, like, the big thing at the time, but, like, the big thing for all time. And what I think they should have done is, I think before they released the initial movie, is done a supplementary where we got to see the school that Sigourney Weaver's character ran in the past. Because, fun fact, she used to run a school. That's why she has such good relations with them. And it was where she basically did this kind of outreach to teach their culture through their children, mostly our, like, humanities ways, and, like, teach them how, like, that happens, and for them to teach us their ways. That was the whole point of her original character. And then, you know, basically the big bad hoorah evil corporation came in and, you know, shut down that because, you know, oh, it's wasting money, sorry, I just completely brain fizzled out. But if they had done, like, a supplement where it was, like, her school, and it didn't have to be, like, a long thing. It could have been, like, even a series of, like, 2, like, 30-minute, you know, episodes, and it could have even been told through, like, traditional storyboards, or it could have been told through, like, much less impressive renders. Like, they didn't have to waste a lot of effort on it. But the way I phrased it to my partner is, all I wanted from the Avatar world, after having, like, some of the supplement material, like, actually get me interested in the world, all I wanted was walking with dinosaurs, but with aliens, you know? Because, like, also, a lot of the designs used to be way cooler, and I still cry foul over the fact that they're like, well, we were gonna give the Na'vi 4 arms, but we didn't think they would be relatable. And I'm like, no, you didn't think that people would find them attractive. Say what you mean. Say it with your full chest, and don't lie, because District 9 came out and made us sympathize with a walking lobster by just giving him human eyes. Get out of here! I will never not give James Cameron's Avatar flack, especially for the fact that, like, I will still make fun of the fact that, we still have not gotten the, like, 4 sequels that are planned for it, considering that the first of them was supposed to start, I believe, in 2012, and we haven't even gotten the second one, which, by the way, supposedly, unless they change this, was supposed to take place almost primarily underwater, which is why supposedly it can't happen. They're struggling with filming it, and I'm like, James, you have all the money in the world, all the money to the point that when you re-released Titanic, you were able to go back and, like, win an argument with Neil deGrasse Tyson and re-correct the southern sky or whatever that they looked up at the end. Like, you could afford to make this movie happen if you weren't being so weirdly fanatical. This is why, fun fact, the original Avatar that came out in 2009 was actually, fun fact, I know it was a lot of, like, magazines, like, they released at some point a list of movies that were not ever gonna come out, and because I believe James Cameron started Avatar either shortly before or during the time he was working on Titanic, so if that gives you an idea how long the original Avatar took to come out, he got so persnickety about it that, yes, it was amazing when it came out, but it's like, at some point, you just gotta, you know, realize when you're just throwing money at a dead project, and even if it comes out, at some point it's like, do you understand how much time and resources you wasted into this project? Like, I still am not even sure that he made back enough money to truly, like, justify how much time and effort and money went into the project originally. Like, edit it and re-edit it and re-release it and rehire it and recast it and reshoot it and redesign it. It's obnoxious. Also, all the money in the world, and you still make a font that looks exactly like, Papyrus. Like, because fun fact, that was a custom font made for the movie, and it looks like Papyrus. It's like, could you maybe have not made it look so close to one of the most reviled fonts on the net? Like, maybe. Like, you might as well just give us Comic Sans at that point, dear heart. Like, I could rant about Avatar for so long. And you know what makes me angry? It makes me angry that they picked the name, because now I have to clarify, no, I'm talking about James Cameron's Avatar, which is one of my least favorite movies, not, Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of the single greatest, if not still to this day, the greatest cartoon of all time. So that's obnoxious. But anyway, my loves. Anyway, I can hear you gassed. Alright, anyway. Again, I don't want to dig too high up because I'm worried about the lava, because I am not lava immune here. This is not an origin server. Also, I guarantee you I'm gonna have one of every color of bird by the time this server is, like kicking into full swing. But anyway... But yeah, at this point, I'm just doing exactly what I would do on my other servers, which I'm like... Thankfully here, I am not, like, super far behind everyone, because I basically logged on one day and just kind of, like, put my nose to the grindstone and was like, nope, I am not going to be the one without armor this time. I will be the one with armor. And proceeded to do the thing. Also, finally, someone on this server agrees with me. I have someone on this server who agrees about preferring the style of mining that I do versus bed mining. And they did it for the exact same reason I do, which is I get lost. And here, unlike the other SMP that I'm on, I do not have access to my mini-map, so if I get lost, oh, it may be game over. Though thankfully, a lot of the biomes here are very distinctive, so I shouldn't... Can this gas shut up? So I shouldn't get too lost, question mark? We'll see. I'll keep the blackstone. I don't need the flint. Sure, that works. Up. Alright, very good, my loves. Also, I've been dearly enjoying the content that we've gotten from the creators of MCC, or some of the contestants at MCC Ryzen, specifically their interactions with Fundy and how cursed Fundy has been. There's, like, two main ones that I've seen videos from, but, like, and someone basically sat Fundy down and was like, what are you doing? And he's like, or like, how did you find out about this? And he's like, you'll find out that when you don't give a crap about the game, you find very interesting glitches. And I'm like, it's me! Except, I never find interesting glitches because I'm too scared. But anyway, I've been quite enjoying seeing people's interactions with Fundy specifically. Because he'll just come along and just, like, kind of moonwalk or something, you know? It's very funny. Alright, bow. And watch, like, if I ever, not that I think I will get big, like, big enough to actually, like, know any of these creators on, like, a personal basis, I'm gonna look back at these VODs and cringe. And I'm gonna be like, Logan, shut up. Logan, shut up. But I'm like, it worked for Rambu. His fanboy had worked for him. It's fine. Alrighty. Bow. And I know, like, a lot of them, like, as long as you're not being, like, outwardly creepy or gross, don't really care and find a lot of the aspects of the fandom really cool. But, like, it is one of those things that I'm like, you can't see it, but I'm doing the shield in my eyes thing. But anyway. It's just one of those moments where I'm like, it's gonna be really weird if I ever, like... I don't know, it's just gonna be weird, you know? And, like, maybe it's because I've had that happen once or twice in the past. Like, matter of fact, my friend Shride, I met Shride in 2013, but back when, ironically, we're circling back around to Nine, back when Nine was big, I remember being a big fan of their art of the movie Nine, and I remember being like, oh wait, that was you? And they immediately said, please don't put me up on a pedestal, and I immediately was like, oh sorry. And that's how I kind of learned that the best way to interact with, like, super cool people is to just treat them like people, like, just talk to them casually, and, like, remember that they are just people at the end of the day. It's not like they're, like, a deity or whatever. You're not talking to Jesus. You don't have to, you know, treat them with reverence. Just don't be a weird champ and all that good stuff. Anyway, chat. Alright. How far is this tunnel gonna go, is the question. Ooh, that gravel was bugging out. But, I don't know. It'll still be one of those things that it'll be kind of surreal, you know? Anyways. But honestly, at the end of the day, like, all I want out of streaming is to be able to, like, enjoy myself, have a schedule, and, like, if I can make a success out of it, speaking of success, like, that'll be pretty cool, too. But anyway, chat. I don't expect much out of it, it is what it is. And right, like, at some point I may just play around with my schedule to see if I can find a little bit more of a successful time slot. Because obviously I am hampered by the fact that I do stream so early. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. And what it is just, you know, honestly, a good time. Alright, wow. Let's go. It's kind of like why, you know, it's the same way I've started to approach, like, either things that I did in my past that I'm extremely ashamed of, or, you know, how I handle content creators, like, when they get canceled, quote-unquote, right? Because, like, to me, yes, an apology is important, but if it happened, like, 5 years ago and they haven't repeated the behavior, or even, like, 2 years ago, and they haven't repeated the behavior, like, I take that as a sign that they realized their mistake and moved on from it, you know? Because there are some things that, like, there are some logs that I have that, like, literally, I am 110% a different person than well, for one, I used to be an extremely, let's say, anti-who I am now, like, in terms of, like, gender expression and sexual identity. Like, I used to be very against that kind of stuff when I was much younger. And then it was like, ding dong, you are wrong. Guess what? You are all of these things that you used to, like, lambast until you found, like, a certain community that made you realize that, hey, you know, this is not cool to be oppressing people like this, genius. But that's a discussion for another day. Anyway, let's go back up to the surface, drop off this, ancient debris, and get more torches set up. But, like, and a lot of creators are like that, right? Like, the people who they used to be are not people that they are now. Like, what I can think of off the top of my head is Phil getting called out for saying, the R slur. And basically what he said was, he was like, at the time, because I think his incident, quote-unquote, was like 5 years ago. And at the time, it was, even though it wasn't necessarily right, it was perfectly socially acceptable to say it. It was not well discussed as something that was not, like, a cool thing to say. And he has not repeated the behavior since. And, like, that's what I mean when I talk about, like, the older I get, the more chill I get about stuff like that. Because, again, my concern is when it's people who are either it's an actual crime, like, I don't want to bring any names into this, but you guys can think of a few, or if it's a rhetoric that is continuing to harm, like, actively harm a community, and they are actively participating in it, like, to this day, like a certain book writer of a fantasy series that is very well loved with 4 schoolhouses, let's say that. Like, that's where I start, I'm like, if you continue to have poor behavior, that's when I won't support you. And, like, when I'll be like, yeah, no, I don't want this, that, and the other. Like, I mean, the only reason I continue to, buy and, like, participate in Minecraft stuff is I know full well that Notch doesn't make a darn dollar off this game because he was dumb and didn't think, maybe I should retain some of the rights to some of the sales. No, he just sold every single right to Microsoft, fun fact, which was a very stupid thing for him to do. But hey, it means I can enjoy my favorite game, well, one of my favorite games, without, you know, feeling bad about it. But, unlike him, that certain author was much smarter about that and kept a lot of her rights. Alright, oh dear. It is very dark. Oh, Boise. Oh, Boise, Idaho. But yeah, like, and I've definitely got a lot chiller than I used to be when I was younger, and I think it's just because I'm tired, honestly. Like, I'm tired of being tired. Alright, let's go, my loves. But it is what it is. And at the end of the day, like, I'm also not gonna, like, I used to get really up in people's faces about, like, oh, you support this person, don't you know this, 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 this? I become much gentler in that, if at all. Like, I'll basically go, like, let's take, for example, Notch, because I was just talking about it. I'll basically say, yeah, I really enjoy the products he's created, and, like, I won't deny the impact that he's had on the community, but I just wish he wasn't so much of a jerk, you know? Like, that is the style of correction that I do now versus, like, the you didn't know about this thing that literally dropped 2 seconds ago. Like, I feel really bad for the people who were not informed about the Nabisco strike when it was going on, because, like, of course, Nabisco decided to drop the, and I think that they did this intentionally, but drop the Pokemon launch right in the middle of it. Now, mind you, obviously everything's gone back, and we've, you know, helped the workers get a little bit better conditions now, but at the time, some people were, like, reviewing the Oreos and stuff for obvious reasons. It's an excitable, or an excitement-inducing thing. It's a big deal. But people were legitimately like, oh my gosh, I'm unfollowing right now. I cannot believe you would support them during this. And they were like, I literally had no idea. And, like, they legitimately would, like, delete their videos because they're like, guys, I had no clue. And if I did, I would never have actively helped support Nabisco during this. But I just genuinely didn't know. And then you would get the people who are like, well, you should know. And it's like, bruh, not everyone is glued to their phones 100% of the time. Yes, people should, like, pay attention, but this kind of behavior actively harms people. Like, the you have to know about everything at all times kind of behavior. Because, man, if I had to deal with everything in the world all at once and never got, like, a moment of peace, I would, like, fall over and die, if I'm being completely frank with y'all. Because the world moves too darn fast at this point. I'm gonna go pick up more jungle planks before I go anywhere. Alright, let's see. Or planks in general. Is there stuff over there? I cannot see very well, because I decided to put cactus and sugarcane right next to each other, knowing full well that that was probably not a good idea. Anyway, and at some point today we'll probably stop working on the netherite mine to make some more houses out by the mesa, out by the silent steps, but for right now, it's fine. Alright. I'm just gonna get the smaller trees, because honestly, it's a chore digging some of the bigger ones in the jungle. The jungle in general can be a chore, and I really wish this wasn't my ready available wood source. But, it's whatever. Bow, bow. Cool, cool, cool. Good. Go ahead and put that into planks, thank you. Good, 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 good. Alright, cool. Let's go, my loves. Alrighty. But yeah, eventually I will collect more, parrots. I know it to be true, honestly. Alright. Very good, very pog. Hup. Hup. Alright, good. In. Go. Alright. Bow, bow. Also, I did pull down the sand over the, the blast site because they specifically requested that maybe if I was going to do it with, like, tinged gray, so it looks like it's a little, like, grimy, like it's got soot sticking to it or something. Which I was like, oh, absolutely, that makes perfect sense. So that's what I'm doing. Alrighty. Let's go, my loves. It's always really obnoxious going through smaller tunnels like this, because, like, if I hit the wall, it'll stop my stride. Like that. Gosh darn it. Oh well. Oh well. Oh my goodness. Sorry, gotta stretch. Also, the other thing that can drive me crazy about, like, the whole, like, if this person had anything in their past that's even remotely questionable is two things. One, the people who will, the moment someone gets popular, intentionally go physically digging through their past to find anything they do, and will, like, fully admit that they're doing this intentionally to try and harm them because no one's perfect, so we have to find out every single little tiny thing they did. Whether or not it's actively a part of who they are now, right? And also, people act like people aren't allowed to change and learn from their past experiences. Like, in the past, like, I ascribe to a political ideology that I very much am against now, you know? Like, like, if I met younger me, I would absolutely drop-kick that child. Not even in self-defense, just in, gross, you know? But I changed, I grew as a person, and people act like... And again, I'm not talking about people who have committed crimes, right? Like, let's get that very clear. Like, a crime is a crime. That is not what we're talking about here. But, like, if it's just, like, something that somebody said, like, a while ago, and they haven't repeated it, like, come on, guys, you know? And especially if it's something that's, like, either taken out of context or the people who would have supposedly been affected by it don't care. Like, for example, like, some of the comment... I'll take Rambu, for example, when Rambu made that comment about, oh, you know... Oh, I don't have any, blocks. Hang on. When Rambu made that comment, basically to the effect of, you know... essentially comparing his fashion choices to that of a stereotypical, like, lesbian, which is accurate. People were like, oh, and all of the lesbians in his community were like, guys, it's true and we don't care, it's funny. But people were, like, acting outraged on their behalf, and they were, like, just totally talking over them, and that drives me up a wall. As someone whose community often gets spoken about for them, like, as a part of the ace community, like, we only get brought up when people want to make a point that's, like, harmful to others, and it's like, oh, but what about the aces? And it's like, you guys don't even think we exist 9 times out of 10. Don't speak for us. We will speak for ourselves. It's kind of a similar vein. So it drives me a little nuts. Especially, like, the stuff, like, with poor Tommy, those, like, couple of comments he made on a stream, like, in June, that weren't really that harmful and that he immediately apologized for. People are still holding up like that's, like, a reason to, like, disavow him, and it's like, y'all, there are very much more important issues to be focusing on in our communities than a small comment that wasn't even that bad that has already been addressed. It just makes my heart sad, you know? Because again, there are way more important things that people should be focusing on at the end of the day. So why are we wasting all of our time and energy on this? But then again, I'm almost 30. I'm old. I've long since grown tired of, you know, debating people online. Anyway. I was never stray. I was just dreaming. I don't know why I've always decided that that particular track has a melody behind it. Like, I just kind of always have. But anyway, my loves. But yeah, hang on. It's, the way my head always puts it is, I thought I was so lost, but now I know the truth. I was never astray. I was just dreaming. And that's all, like, I have, but still. Alright, back into the game. Back into the game. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, very good, very good. I still need to get around to playing Terraria. Also, they're not here for me to directly poke fun at, but Spice, my beloved, watching you play Terraria was... Oh my god. I was like... You drive me a little bit batty. But then again, like, Terraria is a very difficult learning curve, even on the easier modes. Like, it is a very difficult learning curve. Like, there's a reason why when I get back into Terraria, I'm going to insist on getting back into my worlds, like, from my previous save. Like, I'm going to directly import my previous worlds, because I absolutely refuse to start Terraria from scratch. I have invested too much time, too much effort. I will not restart Terraria for anything. But, like, one of the first things that I did in Terraria that actually made me feel a little braver in the game, I vividly remember, was buying the Mining Helmet, because that casts light, so I didn't feel as scared going underground, and I could map things a little easier. I also, back when it worked differently, I used to use one of the star-based weapons to cast meteors underground, but now it works different, in order to kind of, like, scope out where caves were on the minimap a little bit, if that makes sense. Because I get very finicky and persnickety about making sure that that map is all the way filled out. Alrighty. Bow. Bow. I've used persnickety twice today. What am I on about? Maybe I really am getting ancient. Any old way. Bow. 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 Very good. Alright, cool. Cool. What is in here? I always get that sound cue way wrong. Also, I'll tell you, something that I want to try to make is the candy from that Squid Game series, which is very similar in terms of its concept to honeycomb candy, which I've made many a time before. It's just, instead of honey, you're using, like, sugar. And again, you use sugar in the other recipe, as I recall it. You just don't use pure sugar, basically. But any old way. Bow, 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 bow. Off we go. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Bow, bow, bow. And I do need to play, like, OG Undertale on stream for you guys, even though I've already beaten it. There's a lot of games that I want to play. Another one that I want to play is I want to do a brand new save on Fallout New Vegas and just, like, go full chaos mode. Like, have, like, Weird Wasteland, all those strange ones, and have, like, a bunch of mods and crap. And I'll probably do a new Fallout 4 run just because, like, I started Fallout 4 a very long time ago, and I just recently finished it, but I was very hesitant to restart my world because I was very proud of what I had, and I'll need to, like, reinstall a bunch of mods. Although I can definitely get rid of some mods that, like, either don't work or that I don't care about anymore. But regardless of that, also after this, I definitely want to kind of buckle down and work on getting my enchantment table set up for obvious reasons. Because I desperately need to get Fortune going. I need to get the Briar's Fortune back. Bow, bow. So that, well, the odds may be ever in my favor. Alright. Down, 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 down. Very good, very pog. Also, like, I've been getting in that weird nostalgic mood to put on, like, 90s commercials. Like, the people upload, like, solid hours of 90s commercials. And I'm getting in that weird, and I know it's, even though it was like 2007, 2006, I know it's because that berries and cream commercial's been going around again. But my brain's just like, I'm feeling nostalgic. Let's watch Animaniacs and put on kids commercials. And I'm like, really? And then my brain also goes, bet you can't quote them all like you used to be able to. And I'm like, wanna bet? My worst enemy is myself when it comes to these things. I will start, like, wagers with myself. And it is such a danger. Give me 1 second, actually, dear hearts. I am gonna go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Where's my mute? Alrighty, I have returned, and back to our thingy. Alright, back we go. And let's undo this. But yeah, I'm getting in that weird nostalgia mood that I sometimes get into. Bow, bow, bow. Very good, very good. Oh, my hands. Ouch. It's probably because it got a little colder last night, and there was also a storm front moving through. So, my joints, again, leave old man jokes at the door. But my joints tend to act up during that kind of time period and such. Very good. I also, at some point, need to actually properly set up Mordecai's, like, actual room. Because the room I have for him currently, I don't really consider his. Because his is technically underground and much bigger. But anyway. Alright, very good. Oh, this is one of Undyne's themes that I haven't heard because I refuse to do the genocide run. Partially because, as was displayed in my Deltarune plays, I am hot trash. Alright, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. What's in here? And, alright, cool. And again, the only reason I'm using torches in the nether is because I'm in a soul sand biome still, I'm fairly certain, and I don't want skeletons to spawn on top of me. Because unlike everything that could fit down into the general area that I was before, skeletons are not peaceful until given a reason to otherwise be. Because pretty much the only things that could fit through were piglins and zombie piglins, and the occasional baby hoglin. But everything else that could threaten me in my other major netherite mine was not able to fit into a 2-block wide, or a 2x1 or whatever you want to call it. This shape. A player proportion shape. Okay, do I want to risk that? Maybe. By the way, I think that Undyne's genocide theme is genuinely one of the great underrated themes from Undertale. Because my favorite theme is Metal Crusher, which is one of Metatron's very first themes. But this theme, Battle Against a True Hero, is so brilliant. And it goes very... Like, Toby's really good at making the attacks feel like they go with the music. But this is one of the ones that, like... I think this and Bone Trouser were the two that went so well together that, like, my jaw dropped the first time I saw the fights. And then played through them. Well, played through Papyrus, because I, again, refuse to do the Genocide route. At least, I don't know, unless we make it a sub-goal in the future or something. But that's, like, way in the future. But regardless... Bow, 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 bow. Very good, very good. That is the joy of being a variety streamer, is I can stream whatever the heck I want to make whatever the heck I want to sub-goal. Because I knew right away that I didn't want to just box myself into Minecraft, even though, like, it's one of the better games to play for stream, because it's very easy to focus on. And it, like, makes it easy to talk. Especially because a lot of it is just me doing stuff like this, like, off-camera minded. But anyway... I need to make a but anyway emote, for sure. Because I know I want to do cool, 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 which my TikTok decided they wanted it to be 3 ice cubes instead of just the words cool, cool, cool. And I think I also need but anyway one as well. Because it's definitely one of my segue, like, terms, where I'm just like, I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna say but anyway. Alright. And also, like, regardless and stuff like that. I basically fall back on the thesaurus in my head. Sorry, it's a really obnoxious word to say when you have a very slight lisp. Regardless. Off we go. And I'd like to at least get it up to make one netherite ingot. Like, I don't even have the stand to, like, upgrade anything yet, but I'd like the ability. And I know that I asked Shelby if anyone has a Menden villager yet, and I don't think anyone's got one quite yet, but we do have somebody who's got villagers getting ready to be set up. Alright, and poor Shelby's giving themselves a challenge because they usually play on, like, hardcore worlds, so their challenge is they're not allowed to kill any creatures, regardless of mobs or not. And I'm like, why would you do that? That seems like a great way to be miserable. But it's what makes them happy, so who am I to judge? I'm just the resident coward. Alright. Very much would like it if I could get some other piece of ancient debris out of here, kindly, thank you, please. Before my eyes unfocus and all that good crap. Alrighty, off we go. Bow, bow, bow. Alright, good. Good. Also, could I say how jarred it is to still see Barnes & Noble selling the physical copies of Homestuck? Because I remember back when those first dropped, especially because everyone's like, how do they work? Because so much of Homestuck is based on sound and animation. And the answer is, I believe they just provide a physical link in the book and say, go here if you want this experience. But it's still weird to see them being sold at Barnes & Nobles alongside the other comic books. But, get that money, I guess. Alrighty. Bow, bow, bow. Alright, good. Yeah, I don't know how I went so long not realizing that I literally had half of the original Undertale soundtrack missing. Because, like, things like, Hopes and Dreams, Asgore, Finale, all of the... Megalovania? None of those were on my playlist. Like, basically, it's like, I stopped adding playlists right before Hotland, and then everything past the Hotland tracks I didn't add, for whatever reason. But I added Deltarune, which got me in trouble, because Deltarune has... some sort of, not here, but Deltarune seems to have some kind of conflict that kicks in over on YouTube's end. And even though, like, YouTube obviously isn't my main focus, I don't want to, like, tempt fate, as it were, if I need to fall back on that. But anyway. Okay, fine. Actually, hang on. Let me try this. Oh, gosh darn it. I also need to download Minecraft Bedrock at some point for my buddy, so that we can play together. Because they've been asking for a while. I just need to remember to do it. But there are many things that I need to remember to do. Like, exists in a plane that is... Let's not get super self-deprecate. let's nip that in the bud before it starts. Alrighty. Also, I went for so long not realizing that the phrase is nip it in the bud, like flower bud, rather than butt, like B-U-T-T. And I am still to this day embarrassed how long that took me. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. Good. What else? I am very excited for the new Venom movie because I think it's been well established that Venom is my very favorite Marvel character, point blank period. Like, I mean most iterations of Venom. Like, there are versions of the comics that I don't like. Like, I truly despise Donny Cates' writing because he projected a lot of weird emotional issues. And, like, I don't like how they're portrayed in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, so Spider-Man 3. I really don't like that. But I love that stupid alien. And specifically, obviously, everyone knows Eddie's, like, their big deal host. Like, there have been many hosts, but the only one that Ven has ever considered, like, a perfect quote-unquote host, because they had, like, an interview, like, one of those, like, little asides in one of their comics, where they basically were like, hey, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, tell us who was your best host. The only one to score a perfect 10 was Eddie. There were a couple that came close. Specifically, if I recall correctly, one of the women who has hosted Ben, or Simbi, or whatever you want to call them. I just call them Ben for short. But the one of the girls was rated fairly high, but the only one who got a perfect 10 was Eddie. Alright, very good. Let's go. But yeah, literally like half of my shirts are all Venom branded, like in general. At least half of my t-shirts, because if I could find button-downs with symbiote themed stuff, you know I would in a heartbeat. Like, and it doesn't even necessarily just have to be Ven, right? Like, it could be Lasher, Phage, or Scream, or Agony, any of them. I don't care. I love symbiotes. They're really cool to me, and I love the concept. Always have, always will. Alright, cool. Gotcha. So, yes, I am very excited. And I'm very excited that, it's being directed by Andy Serkis, who was the voice and body actor for Smeagol / Gollum. Amongst other things, like he played... Oh, gosh, who did he play in Black Panther? He played the dude with the arm. You know the one. That guy. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. I think it's like Kane or something like that. It starts with a C, I believe, or a K. A hard C sound. But he's the one... Is that? No, it's Soul Sand. So Andy Serkis has directed it, and based on some of the interviews, either I'm going to be extremely excited or extremely disappointed. Hang on, wait. What did I see? I think I saw a whole lot of nothing. Okay, anyway, sorry. That gas sounds so close and it's making me nervous, even though I know it can't get me. It's just making me nervous. Yes, I hear you, dear heart. I'm just excited. Because it got delayed. It was going to be September of last year that it was going to premiere. And so now I'm sitting here like, give. You know? All I know is apparently they are going to push their PG-13 right into the max, which I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, am I going to have to be concerned about, like, what are we watching, you know? Am I going to be prepared for this? But regardless, I will watch it because I will watch anything with any Venom in it. Even if it's trash, because I know, like, technically the movies aren't rated very well, but I don't care. They were a lot of fun, and I don't give a crap. They were rated the same as the most recent Predator movie, which was such hot garbage. Because one of my other great passions is the Alien and Predator franchise, both of them. And I was excited for it because it was done by one of the OG actors. But when I tell you that is one of, I can think of on one hand. So like less than 5 movies in my entire life that I've physically walked out of the screen in. That was one of them. And I was so upset I didn't even bother to ask for my money back. I was so upset with that movie. And it has the same percentage on Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't care. As long as the movie's fun, who cares whether it's considered fresh or whatever? Like, yes, the review sites are there for a reason, but, like, I trust IMDb more, honestly. But at the because also this is the same review site. Rotten Tomatoes is the same review site that gave poor ratings to the Godzilla King of Monsters because there were too many kaiju fights. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Most movies, the problem is the annoying humans. There were plenty of kaiju fights, and it was not too much. And I was very annoyed with that review because I'm like, it is a kaiju movie. What do you want? Because the humans are really boring, and I don't want to focus on them. They're more tolerable than a lot of the humans, but they are still obnoxious, and I don't care. So shut up. Hello, Shelby. Hello. I'm ranting about Rotten Tomatoes being weird. How are you, dear heart? Wow. Also, once I get my stuff fully done, Shelb, I'll definitely start, like, picking up netherite for the rest of the server. Because, you know, I just feel like that would make sense narratively. Oh my gosh, could this eyelash please get out of my eye? Ouch. There we go, much better. Alright, cool, good. I very much feel that vibe. I'm actually not going to be doing a TikTok stream after this because I am, how you say, very tired. Because I didn't get a single hour of sleep last night for some reason. I'm glad that you're starting to feel better, for sure. I was going to check in with you and see how that was coming along. Alright, bow. Oh, yeah. I can't tell if that was... Oh, no, I can't tell if that was ancient debris or not. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to at least go back for a closer look. No, it's soul sand. Okay. Cool. Okay, that means we can abandon that shaft for right now. Well, I actually should use that to drop off some of the trash. Bow. I might go up here in a minute and start working on some more housing and stuff. I think I might do that. That makes sense to me at least. Okay, cool. And like working on getting my enchantment station going, all that good crap. All that good stuff. Alright, let's go. Dehydrate. Alrighty, very good, very pog. Let's get into it. Alright, cool. And then I can actually wear my diamond helmet and feel a little safer than I do with just this little gold one. It'll all work out. Okay. Good. Also, I love the people who have been calling out the preview we got for the Pokemon game that's basically Breath of the Wild, and they're like, why do we have a smartphone when it's supposedly 1800s Japan? And it's like, that's gonna take some interest in explaining it. And someone's like, I bet they're gonna use time travel as an excuse. Because, like, obviously time is, like, a very big theme, seemingly, with, I think it's just called Legends Arceus. Something like that. But regardless of that, it would also be cool to kind of build some structure than the other, but I don't want to do it until, like, I'm more established and feel a little more comfy, you know? Especially because the area it spawned me in isn't a soul sand biome, so that's dangerous. And a little not smart, you know? Alright, cool. Let's go. Let us see. Bow, bow. Also, like, the other reason I won't be doing a TikTok stream is because usually for TikTok streams I'll do Hypixel. And I don't feel like dealing with the small children that Hypixel attracts right now. Like, it just, I don't have the brain power. I don't have the brain power to deal with it, you know? Just not something that seems like a very fun time. I'd rather just vibe with Phil's stream, you know? Alrighty, cool. Let's go. Also, by the way, can we talk about the absolute audacity that was Rabu with that book? I am a little bit shook. And I swear he's just doing it to tease. But, like, I'm also sitting here and I'm like, boy. I literally looked away for 2 seconds and I looked back and chat was flipping out about a book. And I was like, what is happening now? And then I had to go back in the VOD to see that it was one of the, it was a very important book, I'll say that. I won't say what it's from or whatever, it's just a very important book, you know. Anyway. Alright, good. Alright, and I'm definitely gonna be working on the, Alright, come on, get into the house. I see a creeper over by the cow farm. Can I get in without dealing with you? Yeah, true. I thought for a second a zombie had spawned in my house and I got scared. No, get in bed. Oh, okay. Oh, chat. Oh, that genuinely startled me. Let's see, my loves. Nothing in there. I do have some nether quartz to collapse down. Why is it? Oh, it's not second because that's a 64. I need to use my brain sometimes. Bow. Alright, good. Also, you know what else I can't watch because I know it'll just make me cry? That kids show Bluey, because, like, I've seen multiple clips from it that have just emotionally destroyed me. And I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to watch that show. Oh, get back in there. There we go. Good. Bow. We can put that away for now. We can switch out our helmets. Very nice. Very pog. Oh, get in there. Thank you. Good. I feel better. Alright. Let's go take care of the inevitable chaos that's going on outside our house. Hi! Can you not shoot my birds? Thank you. Alright, come here. Come here, sugar. Hep, bow. Hep, bow. There we go. Good. And I think there might be a creeper over there, so I'm touch concerned. Oh, let's see. Because I thought I saw a creeper over by my cows. Yeah, there it is. Alright, hello, good sir. Would you like to dance? Alright, cool. Works for me. I'll grab more to patch this, because I'm going to start working on some other stuff here, but namably the cows, because I need to get a hold of more bookcases so that I can, you know, not suffer. Alrighty, chat. Go ahead and grab the leather, grab the pepper, grab the wheat, and the sugarcane that I will inevitably need. Alright, cool. Let's see what's in here. Okay, a singular steak. How fortuitous. Alright, grab me that. And I'm also gonna put away my flint and steel because I just call me crazy. I don't trust myself. Like, Mordecai already has a lore issue with setting things on fire. But it's fine. It's fine. Alright, hello my lovelies. What are you doing up here? I'm sure you are all hungry. Bop. 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 Okay, I think we got them all. And then also, like, accidentally raised a child up. I raised him up. Why didn't that... Hang on, why did that not enact? That's weird. Okay, hello. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Alright, cool, leave some adults alive. Because, obviously. But anyway. Let's see. Probably not a lot. I may have to go free roam to gather leather. I've had to do it before. And I will do it again. Okay, let's grab these. Because I'm sure we can make at least some books. But. Alright. Let's see. Bop. And bop. We can make 6. That's good. Good. Alright. I was gonna say, I don't think I can make a full other one yet, but it is what it is, chat. Bow, bow. Good. Okay, give me those 2. Alright, very good. And yes, I am 100% gonna keep all of the mob heads that I find, because why wouldn't I be a sociopath or something? I don't know. Alrighty. Oh no, get up there, gosh darn it. Good. Okay, let's for now put all this away while we go free roam in search of more. Give me that steak. Grab the water bucket, just in case. You never know, chat. Alright. I don't know how far afield I can really roam, but I can roam decently far. Just as long as I don't, like, destroy everything in sight. Oh, hang on. Give. Thank you. Because, right, like, I don't want to, like, take out the whole cow population of the mushrooms. Also, I think I have to shave them first, technically, so I might not even want to try that. Oh, dear, chat. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go on a bit of a wander and see what I can find. Probably nothing good, but it is me. And I've gotten out of worse scraps before. You know what a smart man would do? A smart man would have a boat built before he went. Especially because I know there's a lot of water around here. Thank you, brain, for finally kicking in before I get so far that I'm gonna regret it. Alright, back into it. And hey, we might find some cool stuff. Who knows, chat, who knows? Ba-da-da-da. Whether that be like player structures or whatever, you know? Bow, bow, bow. There's a million and one different things that we might find, like a dead bush. Anyway. Bow, bow. Oh, I actually thought I was going to take damage there. I'm a little shocked that I did it. This is small enough that I don't have to worry that much about boating. I'm also a little concerned that it's a little late in the day to be doing this. I might head in the direction of the village because I know there's a bed there. I might go ahead and go do that. Bow. And immediately, like, face planted to a wall. It's fine, chat. Bow, bow, bow. Let's go. Hup. Go. Alrighty, very good. Very good. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That way, I don't feel quite as... Oh. There we go. Like, at risk as I do normally. Hup. Alright. Let's see, chat. Let's see. Bow, bow, bow. Ba-da. Nice, nice, nice. No. Alright, cool. Cool with me. I also might want to grab some of this clay at some point, because I at least need one flower pot. For story reasons. Or not really story reasons, but like, it's just a decoration that will be going in, but doesn't actually need, like, intervention. Huh. Tiny baby Ravid. Interested? Any old way, chat. And I won't, like, go after anything that's in, like, a pen or whatever, you know? Because that would be very not cool of me. Alrighty, and I still need to gather glass and stuff for the potential memorial project or whatever. Mostly it's just I am tired of falling into the caverns project, but you know. Same difference, basically. I was so lost, but now I know the truth. I was never straight, I was just dreaming. Alright, let's go. Bow. I thought I knew where I was. Hey, hi, hello. Where's the village? I'm pretty sure I'm close. Oh, there, chat. Oh, there. I may have girl bossed a little bit too close to the sun. Oh, dear. Well, you know what? It'll be fun. No matter what happens, it will be fun. And hey, I may find someone else's house. So, let me go ahead and set down this so I can get on the water, so I don't feel quite as exposed, and I have a little bit more speedy on my side. Gosh, this reef is so pretty. This spawn is so pretty. I'm still, like, so blown away by it every single time. I think it's over this way. It's gotta be, right? No, I don't see the thing. Hold on. Okay, there's the ice spikes. I may have just gone, like, way out of field. Let's see. Okay, the ice spike's there. There it is. I see it. I see the village. Okay. Gib boat. Gib boat. Gib. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Hup. On our way. Gotta reset the day. Cool. Let's go. No time to dally. Or dilly, for that matter. God, I am like a grandpa. I don't have dad humor, I have grandpa humor. Anyway. Let's see, chat. Okay, alright, okay. There's a reason I intentionally made a pathway out here so that we could that I could use this bed if I was in the vicinity. Alright, there we go. Pog. Alright, cool. Good. Just gotta wait for everything to kind of reset a little more properly, because the sky does this weird whirly-twirly thing. It's a little weird, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, let's go. Bow. Okay, cool. I'm gonna explore this way. I'm gonna explore out this direction, because I know that I'm fairly certain there's a field out some way. This way? Question mark? Maybe? Bow. I can hear an axolotl, but I don't know where it is, nor do I really want to take the time and effort to go find it. There's a polar bear somewhere. Although I think they're passive unless you mess with their kids, so I should be fine. Let's see, chat. What do we got over here? You know what I should have done? I should have taken that bed with me. But That requires thoughts in my head, and I do not have any of those. Let's go. Alright, let's see, chat. Let's see. Rabbits will not give me leather to my knowledge, so he's fine. I don't care. I'm looking for cows and horses at this point, and probably not horses if I can avoid it. Because, obs, you know? And because I have wheat, I will be able to feed the cows before I slaughter them. So that we can make more cows. That I will inevitably be the reckoning of. Hup. I said hup, why did I not jump? Well, I guess technically if I want to, like, ensure that I jump, I have to say hip yoing, but that only works if I play a portal. Anyway, I'm losing my mind, it's fine. I've had no sleep. Alright, let's go into the wide world. Where do I think the most likely place would be for me to find more cows? Somewhere in this direction, obviously. Let's go, chat. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I could try to get a spruce sapling. That might be nice. Although, I think somebody may have given me one. I forget. I have such a bad memory. Anyway. Oh, well, something's going up over there. Is that something that was already there? Well, I'm gonna go investigate it because I'm nosy. Let's go investigate it because we're nosy, chat. Alright, let's go. Hup. Very good. Oh, there's a little spotted rabbit. Cute. Let's see. Oh golly. There is a whole ravine down there. It looks like we found someone's mine shaft. Anyway. I'm just gonna keep going this direction because if I turn around, I'm in a fairly straight line to home. So, you know. Maybe I can find some sheep to, so I can get wool to make a bed because I forgot to take that one with me. And by I mean shear because I have the iron on me. It's just a matter of doing it, honestly. Alright. Hello, rabbit. Ooh, we have a forest. Very nice. I actually kind of... Oh, golly. I high-key forgot that was back there. There's also a polar bear over there. That's not what I'm after. I can't tell if it has a baby, so I'm just going to give it a wide berth. Let's go. That rabbit jump-scared me fairly badly. What is that? Is that a pig? That's a pig, I think. Anyway, chat. Let's see what's up in here. Actually, let's make shears while we're thinking about it. Okay. Cool. Got it, good. Hup. Very good, very pog, chat. But yeah, pretty sure that was a pig that I saw. And I don't need the meat, because I have plenty of beef. But still. I can hear the pigs. Sheep and cows are kind of what I'm angling for right now. Kind of what I'm looking for. One is a slight bit more urgent than the other, obviously. And hey, maybe I'll find that shrine to Bob Ross that's hiding somewhere out here. Oh, I found the Frienderman convention. Hello, lads. You got your grass box? That's good. Hi. Hello, Frienderman. Up we get. Alright, my loves. Let's go. And I may end up, like... getting a little too close to the sun here and, you know, suffering for it. But, it's funny content. Oh, tiny bit of rubber banding. Tiny bit. Nothing I can't handle. Let's see, chat. Let's see. Hup. Is that an igloo? Really? I've actually have never... Well, I found one when I was at a creative world once, but I've never really looked for them. So I'm not entirely sure what to look for, but I'm pretty sure this is an igloo. Yeah. Cool, cool. Oh, it's Draconic's place. Never mind. Not gonna mess with that. At least, unless... part of me wants to go in and see if he has a bed, but I also don't want to possibly fuss with them, you know? Because I don't know what they've got set up in there. Alright, but anyway... Oh, there's a village out here. I can work with that. Oh, if I don't stutter all the way there. I do enough of that with my, you know, actual, like, face hole enough. Anyway. Self-deprecating humor, chat. Is this actually a village or is this a person's house? Wait. I'm lost, chat. But we'll be... Like, I know where I am, right? Okay, it's like a modified village, I think. It's some form of a village. Oh. A village that somebody's kind of tamed, it would seem. Okay, yeah, because there's nothing in there. Alright, but I know the bed's right there, so I will mess with that. But I am just kind of gonna poke around. Well, this might be someone's cow, is the problem. Wow, dang, they have a lot of villagers, or a lot of iron golems. Alright, hang on. Can I please, make the cows... Come here. Come here, cow. I wish to make you have baby. No, not that. Come here. I want you to have baby. Yes. Come here. Come here, cow. We will go find the other cow. I will get you a very beautiful girlfriend. Hello. Bop and bop. Okay, cool. Good. Let's go. Heck yes. Okay, grab the experience. Nothing there. What's in here? Oh, please don't shove me. Alright, let's see. Oh gosh darn it, please scooch. I thought the structure was taller, that's a little strange. But anyway, chat. We're just gonna wait until, you know, nighttime to sleep and all that good junk. Hang on, there's stairs here, good. Bow. That looks like a player modified house for sure. So does this, because it looks like they manually built up the bed. Anyway. Ooh. I might go ahead and shear one of their sheep here in a sec. Hey, come here, lads. Hey, can you please give me the wool? You gave me 2. I know you dropped 3. There we go, got it. Thank you. Okay, is there a bed in here? Nope. Need to find a bed. Because nighttime is fast approaching, chat. Bow. Alright, there's a bed. Cool. Alright. Cool. And as long as I remember which direction we're going, which I'm pretty sure I do, I can just continue and not have a big deal. It'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. Anyway. Any old way. Let's get into it. Let's sleep, please. Can we kindly have a nap? I would like to take a rest, please. 'Cause I didn't get any sleep last night. Come on, please. I'm pretty sure it's close to night. Hang on, what time is it? Yeah, look. It's sunset. Let me sleep. I'm old. I need my beauty rest. Come on. Thank you, gods. Alright, and now I have the stuff to actually make. I know they have a crafting table hidden somewhere around here. I have the stuff to make, oh, what do you call it, chat? A bed for myself that I can cart around. One of you has to have a crafting table in your house. I don't want to set down mine. I'm being lazy. I'm on my lazy arc. It's fine. Yeah, someone's definitely looted this village, which is fine. It's not my village to loot. Alright, let's go, my loves. What you got? Whole bunch of cows. Let me close that door so I don't accidentally mess with them too much. Okay. Gonna go ahead and let them have baby. I will only take one. You. You are the sacrificial cow. Goodbye. Alright, cool. That should be fine. I just need a crafting table to make my bed. That is not a crafting table. And if I had my netherite on me, that would actually be fine, but it is not a crafting table, so, you know. Bow and a bow. Good. Alright, we have a bed with us, so we can continue our wander without much issue. But I do kinda want to head back in the direction I came. Because... or at least get myself oriented, so that is towards home. Alright, so I can continue along without much issue then. As long as I stay towards this direction, we'll be fine, chat. We'll be fine. I have a bed, we're fine. It is cool. There's a creeper. I'm gonna avoid the creeper. Because that is not so cool. Alright, let's go. Mordecai, run, darn it. There we go, golly. Oh, well, I just ran face first into the hillside. It's fine. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Found a horse. Hello, horse. How are you doing today? Do 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 do. Alright, what do we got? What do we got over here? Hello? Cloudy Skeleton Horse. Well, I don't know where Cloudy Skeleton Horse is, but it is not here anymore. So, that ain't my fault. We have documented evidence that that's not my fault. Boo, bop, boo, bop, boo, bop, boo, bop, boo, bop, boo, bop, hup. There we go, thank you. Good, good, good. I can hear a dog somewhere. But I do not believe I either have bones, or if I do not believe I have enough bones for the dog. Anyway, let's go. Okay, 3, that's fine. I still need to get over myself and the avoidance of water, because again, it keeps making me nervous, but I just need to stop caring about that. Alright, hup, hup, hup. Very good. Just got sheep over here, and again, I really want to avoid the horses if I don't have to. 1, because they take more swings. 2, because they're a mode of transit, and I don't want to take that away from people. Cows are a much more reliable source. I'm gonna kind of head back towards the steps. Just because I'm getting nervous that I'm gonna lose my way. But it's fine, chat. It's fine. And I'm gonna, like, go over this way a little bit more so I can kind of examine this zone while I do it. If that makes sense. I have my ways, chat. There's a method to my madness. And apparently it means rubber banded. Didn't have as much of this yesterday. Don't know why it's being fussy right now. But regardless, my loves, away we go. Hup. Very nice. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-ba-da. Alright, good. There is a polar bear that I do not want to tussle with. Okay, cool. I thought I saw something running, but I didn't quite get a good look at it. It could have very well just been the silhouette of a rabbit jumping or whatever. But who knows, chat? Who knows, honestly? At this point, it could have been anything. Bow, bow, bow. Could have been me from the future. Who knows? And honestly, who cares? I see a bee that is way out here. Why are you here? Mr. B, you're so far from home. Anyway. I could totally kidnap that bee, but I'm not gonna. I feel like it would be remiss of me. Alright, let's go. Let's go, lads. Bow, 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 bow. Hup. Good. Bow. Yeah. Nice. Hello, rabbit. Hup. Hup. Gosh darn it, I clipped it, didn't I? Darn it. And I think we're right up on Draconix's igloo. Maybe. I don't know what that is, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, that seems kind of strange. But regardless. Alright, let's go. Because I'm still headed in the general direction of home. So I should be fine. Alright. And I will find my way home one way or another, even if that means I have to do it off stream. Hup. Hip up. Good. I am fairly certain I'm heading the right way. Oh, please don't stutter like that. It's annoying. It hurts my eyeballs. Okay, let's go, chat. Because we are getting vaguely close to the end of stream, right? So, like, I do need to be conscientious of that. Alright, let's eat. Still have our axe out just in case anything tries to get fresh with it. Stop! I don't know why it likes to do that. It's annoying. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where I might be. Alright. Oh, there was a polar bear there that totally would have jump scared me if I wasn't, like, just totally emotionally blank right now. But anyway, it's all fair. It's all good. Okay. Cool. I know where I am, vaguely. And again, I have a bed for when/if the night decides to become my enemy. So, there's that. Let's go on the road again, away from this place. Alright, cool, good. Bow. Alright. Any old way, my lovelies. Any old way. Alright, yes, I know where I am. Good. Bop. Matter of fact, I might be able to get home without having to put down my new bed. Which would be great, if I could manage that. Because right behind me there was spawn. And the steps are just I always think it's north. I highly doubt it's the actual north, but, like, to the north of spawn. At least I'm pretty sure that was spawn. Could be wrong. Could be off base. This seems a little weird. Maybe it was not spawn, but regardless, we're gonna continue. Anyway, lovelies. Let's see. Pop. I'm looking for the mushroom bio, because once I find that, I'll be set. Okay, cool. I cannot tell what that is over there. Okay, cool. Good. Let's go, loves. Okay. I think that's the edge of the town. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe? No, that's another thing. Okay. Maybe I went further than I thought I did. Because this was the village I was looking for originally, actually. So, whatever. We found it now. That's all that matters. There's a lot of cats around this village. Alright, good. Why is it looping that again? It can't have possibly been long enough for it to loop all my music. Unless, oh, you know what? It looped. It played Finale earlier, which sounds kind of similar to this. So it wasn't truly looped. It just, you know. Okay, I'm gonna wait here until it's nighttime, cause that just seems like a bad idea to keep trying to run right now. You know, it's just inviting trouble. All right, let's go, my loves. Or well, not let's go. Let's sleep. Frankly, we're not going anywhere for a minute. All right, come on now. I was just dreaming, and now I know the truth. I was never stray. I was just dreaming. I was just dreaming. I was just dreaming. Alright, let's get into it. Bow. Bow. Okay, this looks a little more familiar. Alright, Pog. Cool. I can vibe with this. I can vibe with this. I can't vibe with possibly falling into a ravine, though. That would be a not very fun way to have my day go, you know? It just wouldn't be fun. It really wouldn't. Can't say I'd look forward to it. Alright, cool. We'll probably, once we get home, fuss around with the cows a little more, and then I'll call a stream after that. Like, make a couple more bookshelves and stuff. But it is what it is. Let's go, chat. Bow, bow, bow. Alright, good. Good. Hup. Alright, cool. Let's eat. Might as well, we're here. By the way, it kills me that some of the songs are called, like, UA, so, like, UWA. And then, like, a phrase like this one is called UA, so temperate. And that just kills me every darn time. I don't know. It just gets me. It just gets me, chat. Alright, somewhere out in this direction, methinks. Hup. I'm just frankly looking for the mushroom biome because I'll be able to navigate from there. I don't know why I went this far out. All of the name is some leather, man. Like, something that I could fairly easily, you know. There's another bee. Hello? Are there two? Hello, bees. Oh no, it's a rabbit. Anyway, I don't know why they're out here. I really don't see any reason for them to be. Okay, that looks more success-shaped. Alrighty, cool. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're golden, chat. Maybe. Maybe we're golden, because this just looks like another village. Oh gosh darn it. And watch me, you know, suffer the actions of my consequences for not actually getting cords. Alright, come here, you. There we go, good. Alright, cool. But I do think we're going in the right direction, generally speaking. Good to know that, like, 3 of us have villages. And hopefully we're getting villagers set up, question mark? I'm not sure. Anyway. Let's run. Bow. I swear to the gods, if I've gone where I was before, I'm gonna go nuts. I think I might be where I was before. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Oh no, chat. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's not fun. I had to come through the snow to get here, so maybe this direction? Because I think I came up over the hill, right? And that's how I got in. We'll see, chat. And at some point I'm probably gonna get frustrated and, you know, call stream and just basically say, okay, I'll oh golly, that was a hardcore rubber band. That was intense, man. If the server could stop having issues, like, for a second, that'd be nice. Because, like, I'd like to get home before I end stream and have to do it off. Because, like, I'm not... If I have to do this off stream, I'm gonna be sad. Because I was just getting so confident in my navigating abilities because of Charmed SMP giving me, like, artificial hope with the waypoints being like, oh, I'm so cool, but I know if I didn't have those waypoints, I would 100% be lost. Apparently, it doesn't like me running, chat, so I guess we are not going to run. Not that I run that much anyway. Okay, there's Draconics Igloo. So we're headed in the general right direction this time. Anyway. Okay, good. That feels a little more success-shaped. Oh my gosh, my jaw just clicked really loudly. That was obnoxious. Let's go. Cool. Good. Alright. Well, again, I don't think it likes it when I run. It gets really weird and fussy. Alright. Hup. Good. Good. Let's see. Not entirely sure where I'm going, but that's fine. It's part of my charm, honestly. Old man gets lost all the time. Oh, we found the Frienderman. Hello, Frienderman. Oh, hi. You're having a time. You're having an adventure. That's cool. Just to have a moment away from me, please. Just scaring me a little bit. Bop, bop. Ba-da-bop-bop. Alright, good. My concern, right, and why I'm not running is I just don't want it to rubber band again, because that was obnoxious. So I generally don't want that to happen. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for all the odds, chat. Okay. Alright, let's see. Gonna try to run and see if it well, I'd like to try to run, Hands. Yes, please, thank you. Because I want to see if it's gonna try to rubber band me anymore. Because I don't usually run, but considering how far this one is, it's probably necessary. Alright, there's the big ice spikes. Okay. I feel a little more comfortable saying that I know where I am. Alright, yep. Because this is the thing that I went to investigate on the way. I'm still not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's just the entrance to someone's mine. Which is fine. Sorry. But as it stands, we're fine. Alright, up we get. But yeah, probably once I get home, I'll call the stream. Depending on what time it is, I may go, like, feed the cows or something, get a little bit of, you know, extra stuff done. But I will not be streaming for that much longer because my brain's just, like, shutting down. Alright, let's go, lovelies. Alright. And plus, you know, Phil's stream. Which is part of the reason why I always streamed early in the first place, was because, like, on the days that Phil streams, I'm like, I wish to catch a Phil stream. So I might do my late streams on the days that he doesn't stream. Who knows? We'll see, chat. We'll see. Alright, let's see. Off we get. Okay, that's a structure. What kind of structure, though? Or is it even a structure, or am I just stupid? And it hasn't genned in yet. I think that might be a structure. I don't know what that is. You know, I don't know. Off we go. Alrighty. Let's see where we are, chat. I do think we are getting close to home. The moment I see a mushroom biome, though, I'll know. Okay, I see the jungle. Or no, that's not the jungle, that's spruce. Alright, hang on, I think I see nope, those are either trees or very, very small mushrooms. Alright, let's continue, chat. Okay, there's the mushroom biome. We are on our way, chat. We have figured it out. I have surpassed your trial. Alright. So that probably means we will have time to feed the animals once we get home. Which is good, which is pog. But yeah. Wait, hang on. Hold on, chat. I think it's around this way. I'm also trying to not make people like motion sick by like flailing all around, you know? Because it is very easy to get motion sick. I'm calling that horse rock because it looks like a horse. Alright, let's head back towards this just so I don't, you know, get lost or anything. Because I've already done that once today and I don't fancy doing it again. Alright, let's see, chat. Yeah, okay, I know where we are. Because that is the ruined area. Good, good, good. Up we get. Up we go. Hup. I said hup. Which means you jump. So please, thank you kindly. Alright. Okay, on we go. Sorry about all the odds. Sorry about them. But it is what it is, you know? Okay, let's get... Oh, golly. Stop that. I just want to get to my house. Anyway, ideally before nighttime. Let's see if we can manage that, because I highly doubt we can. Also, the difference between grandpa jokes is they're either way funnier or way worse, and they hit a million times later than dad jokes. Anyway. Bow, bow, bow. Let's go. You know what? It's getting dark enough that I am just gonna go ahead and set my respawn point here. Even though I know, like, home's just over the hill, but I don't feel good about it. I just feel a little heckin' concerned, you know? Alright, and I think I'm gonna actually leave that bed there and not bother with it, because, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And what it is I would rather not be dealing with it, is what it is. Alright, let's get up to the house, feed the animals, and then probably call stream. And I know it's a little bit of a short stream, like just by about like 20-30 minutes, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it right now. And I'd rather not, you know, force myself or whatever. Because that does not sound fun. And I'd rather have fun than, you know, be super diligent. Hup, hup, hup. Alright, there we are. There we go, chat. That looks a little more success-shaped. Good, good, good. Alright, let's go feed the cows. And then we'll just... all the adults. Alright, hello. You, and you. Alright. And then once you've had your children... Bop, 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 and bop. Excuse me. I said bop. Thank you. Alright. Good. We're square. Let's go make some bookcases. And then we shall call stream. We're also gonna reset our spawn, because obviously we're gonna reset our spawn. Alright. That's not too bad. I think I might actually need to go out and grab more paper. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do need to grab more paper. Good, good. Let's see. Good. Thank you. Thank you oh so much. Thank you. There we go. Good. Good, lads. Good. Alright. Into the house with us. Good. Grab that extra little bit of sugarcane. That is not what I wanted. No, like so. Okay, cool. Bop. And then... Bop, 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 bop. Cool. Oh, dang, that actually did it perfect. That's pretty cool. Alright, take you, and I think I have another book stashed somewhere. Yeah, I got two. Alright, cool. I don't know if I have enough in the way of bookshelves to do this, but we will certainly try. I am just a couple short. Dang. Hang on. Let me see if I've stashed any wood anywhere. See if I can make this the last one. No wood in there. That's not my chest for that. None, but for right now, I'll just accept what I've got. Because we have plenty of other streams to do this. Although, tomorrow's stream, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream this. We'll see. It'll just depend on my mood. Anyways, let me get back up here so we can go ahead and call stream. But it was great having you guys here. I will see you tomorrow, same time as usual. Not sure what game I'm playing yet. Haven't decided if I'm gonna do this or Among Us or whatever. But we will see. I may do Hypixel, actually. But I will let you guys know. Until tomorrow, I hope you guys stay safe. I love you all. Bye, guys.